Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna watch the Illuvium showcase together, the bright line steps, region reveal, and we're gonna open some discs while we do that just to feed our brain as much action as possible. Alrighty, let's start this and let's start that. What we got in here? How much? Yo, look at that grass! Damn! I wasn't ready for that. That's in-game graphics, everybody. That's not a cinematic trailer, that's freaking in-game graphics. Insanity. Look at those rocks, man. Wow, that's gonna be one of my favorite regions for sure. The Illuvitar chilling in the back. Maybe it's that though. Oh, I can't wait to play this. Out of the desert, into the steppes. That's gonna be amazing. Yo, and you can slide you can surf down all the hills, fly up the hills. This is incredible. There's gonna be so much more movement mechanics added to the game once we play this map. We're gonna have the grappling hook, we're gonna have surfing, gliding, all the stuff. Hell yeah! Alright, let's jump over to Illuvium Showcase. Let's open another disc.
Guys, you don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to. Please. Keep it down. Keep it down. Keep it down. It's not such a big deal. It's just an Illuvium showcase. What's up, everybody? Andrew Wall here, host and executive producer at Illuvium, and we've got an exciting showcase for you today. I've got an alter ego of Grant with me, who is a senior art director at Illuvium. This guy right here, Dimitri. How you doing today, buddy?
Hey, what's up? How's it going, guys?
It's great. It's great to have you back on the show, Grant. And we've got so many great leaks to go
Pleasure
over.
to me, yeah.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you jumping on to give everybody context on all of these leaks. Here's what we're looking at, amigo. We have got Battleboard skin, the sick one right here. We're going to look into detail and talk about that. Wingsuit/glider updates to show everyone, and even an Illuvitar's upgrade. And of course, there's going to be rocks. Disclaimer time though, this is not financial advice.
So basically there is the alpha edition, which is limited, and it would be nice to show that it's limited. So what we got for now, this is not the final draft yet because the community was saying they want this. Now the team did it, and you can see we have
and
this
if we just have some giant logo or alpha symbol or hollow symbol or even a border, you know, obstructing the art, it can cause issues with how they've been designed. I love the idea of this sort of shimmer, sort of overlay sort of concept here to maintain the integrity of the art, but allow people to flex. Chat, let us know what you think, but the feedback I'm seeing here in chat initially is simple and effective, awesome. I like that it didn't wreck the art, so it looks like you guys are getting the point here.
Yeah, see, like, just kind of, sorry, like, this has been quite a hot topic, like, from both sides. Like, we had a big discussion with the community, and we had a big discussion internally. So, like, and you know, like, when you want to flex this stuff on other platforms, let's say, like in Twitter, that doesn't support like any kind of animated PFP or something, you know.
Yes.
And like, how are you gonna do that there? There's always, like, I don't think we will be able to please everyone, but we'll try our best to kind of get the best solution possible.
Makes sense. Yeah, it's not going to be perfect, but we are trying to accommodate the requests, and that's all a part of folks having governance tokens and being a part of the decision-making process. With us is your ideas get to happen if you vote it and you make it happen. Thanks for that context. Let's move on to some Ranger glider updates. Wingsuit, some are calling it. Let's check these out. There's a little bit of audio to go along with it. This is just one of the kind of moves that we have here. One of the videos we have to share.
That's so sick. We get all the cool extreme sports in the game, like wingsuiting, surfing, whatever, skating, grappling, hooking.
Love it's so nice. Cool. So for people that are not familiar, and I'm going to just show all three of the ones we have, this is basically when you go up into a high up location in any of our regions in the overworld, in order to better traverse the overworld and not just say like fall down awkwardly, you can open up basically these flying squirrel wings, these wingsuits, and fly about the level. It's just stack this on top of the boots, stack this on top of the ability to basically triple jump, to sprint, to jetpack, the bubble traversal, the geyser traversal. We have so many traversal mechanics in the overworld. Yeah. It's just going to be a blast just to get around. I'm loving it.
It's going to be epic.
Fortnite drop, people are saying. I guess so. Yeah, I guess it's kind of
like that. It does look, yeah. It does look like it.
It kind of looks like that. I mean, it's just a wingsuit, right? Like wingsuits existed before Fortnite. And here is a wingsuit update, a little bit more of a detailed one. Here we go. Yeah. Actually, like in engine or whatever, jumping off the edge, and then boom, there it is, the wingsuit in action. What is that little red thingy on her back? Do you know?
I guess we could go a bit faster. It's like 10 minutes in there. And so far we looked at the the alpha shimmer of the illuvitars and the wingsuit. And I love it. It's amazing, but it would be nice to have a bit more fast-paced, I think, if I could provide any criticism.
You know what that is?
Not
the red
really.
Thing?
Not really. I guess we're gonna have like a. I'm not exactly sure, so don't quote me like on what I'm gonna say now, but it should have the effect on the energy as well.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're probably gonna glide through the whole region.
Got it. Maybe some sort of visual indicator that you're running out of energy or whatever it is. Obviously, this is work in progress, of course, as you guys can see here, but this is fantastic. I'm just really looking forward to this additional way to traverse around our worlds.
Like with the Brightline steps, the region, like the preview that released and the opening shot.
Yeah.
When you're going down the hill, like I've been inspired by the gliding mechanics, and you almost can do that motion in the game using this wingsuit at the moment. So you kind of run through the cliff and just glide like in real life. It's pretty cool.
Fight for ETH is saying skinnable wings, anyone? I'm sure the team is thinking about it. That's some real estate to put some cool skins on, but who knows? Now that the idea is there, we have enough skins to make, right?
Exactly. All these cosmetics, they are.
I'm over grand.
Big of
Dimitri.
Stream of revenue, but like first we need to get the game out.
Makes sense. And here we have some sloth omegas. That's that vine omega.
Yep.
And it's going to now. Is this going to be suspending the enemies in midair once that animation is implemented?
Yeah, exactly. The first one that you showed.
Got it. So basically, after these sloths, stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3 do their omega ability. That's their ultimate ability. Then the enemy, once it's fully implemented, will be kind of floating in the air, kind of helpless like this.
Yo! Got a slashing, a grinning one too. That looks sick. I love the background on it. This guy's popping off. Wow. Look at this. Oh, I'm so happy about him. Slashing is one of the probably coolest illuvitars out there, next to the lynxes, my opinion.
The vines suspend them, kind of giving you an idea of how powerful that omega is and how much crowd control effect it has. So it's not just going to be like you see here, guys. There's some pieces to put together. Very cool.
That's good.
Now, this file was not labeled. What is this beam of energy coming straight from heaven? Can you even say without destroying the lore of the game? What the heck is going on here?
That looks beautiful.
this is not the latest one. So like we had a couple of updates last night during the like after Grant shared this with you.
Yeah.
But like the beam now is actually shooting up. It's going like from the ground up, and this is your points on the map that like like how you can set up the targets where you want to go, and
for
because,
navigation.
We need to make them visible like out of the distance. So, and this beam of energy will help you out to kind of navigate through the world.
That makes sense. So for those of you that have been playing Overworld beta, you can basically put markers on your map, and like a little very rudimentary line would show up on the map in front of you. This is basically taking that same function and making it look AAA and making it look gorgeous. Nav points. There you go. Nav points. That's a way to say it. So waypoints. There you go. Let's get our lore right, everybody. So really, really beautiful. So it's even better than this already, Dimitri's saying. So that's really exciting. They just look gorgeous. They look like they're straight from heaven, man.
15%. That's a good one. It's one of my best augments so far.
That's great. Okay, let's go ahead and this file name is Bubble Fluid Ninja. So this is the bubble traversal mechanic. Correct me if I'm wrong.
It's small.
We might have to rebrand Illumination to Bubble Fluid Ninja.
Of the
might have to steal that
visuals, how the bubble will react to the player, because like right now, like we've done it very simple. The bubble is just a mesh that is floating and doesn't interact with the player. Like there is only one interaction when you can shoot the bubble and burst, but that's it. I see. And we want to have like more interactions with it. Like as soon as you pass through, it will have this ripple effect and stuff like that.
Man, Unreal is wild. Just how realistic the bubble reaction is as you run through it. It looks like those giant bubble guys in the street performances. It looks so realistic, like giant, like real life bubbles.
Yeah, and this is like, that's like a next step, like after you do your rudimentary bubble mechanics. So then our tech arts, in this case, it was Gizo, I believe, jumps in and starts, like adding another layer of complexity into the stuff that we approved, like as a basic.
Got it. Very cool. Let's take a look at some more leaks here. Look at those juicy plant physics. Every little leafy falls down as you jump on it.
More animations, more life into the regions.
Very cool. I love the fact that our plants react to the ranger as they jump on them. I mean, like every game you've ever played, pretty much all of them, you jump on plants, trees, or any dynamic surfaces, and it looks amazing. And then when you get on it, you realize it's just one chunk.
Yeah.
And it doesn't do anything. It's just one chunk. Not our plants.
It's crazy how much details goes into graphics, really. Like I've been playing World of Warcraft since like 17 years or whatever. And I'm still playing Classic, the one that came out 17 years ago. And it's the worst graphic. It's not like animated. It's just a sheet of paper. It's like 2D, the trees in World of Warcraft.
That's another
And
example.
it's still playable, is what I'm trying to say. And you still play it 15 years later. And 15 years down the line, we're going to play Illuvium. It's going to look shit compared to the new games, but it's still going to be so enjoyable and so much fun to play.
Full of our amazing tech art teams. They're just doing a very cool job.
Because the graphic is kind of iconic. It's clean.
Fantastic. People are bragging about their graphics cards, Dimitri, that we're making them buy. 3070s earlier. 3090 Ti is going to be running nonstop. Who's got a 40 series? Who dropped $1,200 on that?
Dude, it's like $2,000 for the 4090. But yeah, all this graphic, all this art style is very, very future-proof. It's kind of in the style of World of Warcraft, where it's just like kind of comic art, but also very polished.
Very reasonably priced piece of hardware. All right, we got Drop Bear. Go ahead, Dimitri.
Fun fact, I think our IZ mobile game was running much harder on a 3090 than the Illuvium main game. So, but after they did first pass of optimization is now running like much better. But I was getting some weird performance issues like with the IZ at the beginning.
Right. It's all about optimization, of course.
Yeah, exactly. You just load everything first, make sure it works, and then you start optimizing, and you get a very good result even on a pretty low end graphics card.
Got it. Mal here said he got a 4090. He's also got a hollow, maybe alpha Illuvitar as his avatar. Very nice. Okay, we've got Drop Bear Stage 1. Little cutie. Now, is this animation just an idle animation or?
Yeah, that's this is the Grom update for the NFTs. So like
for the NFTs. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take these guys and
he looks evil, man.
Yeah, so for those of you that aren't familiar with Dimitri, he is our lead person working on all of these like AAA, 4K, gorgeous looking NFTs.
But don't worry, they sleep like 22 hours a day.
I hope you're getting some sleep. This is Drop Bear Stage 2.
Just be able to run for 2 hours and then he falls asleep.
Yeah, that is. It is.
If he's chasing.
Stage 3 is the beast. Stage 3, I wouldn't mess with the Stage 3.
I wouldn't mess with the Stage 2 either. Look at that guy.
I don't know. I thought Zlitier is going to buy a 6090 with RevDis. Wow.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go, baby. All right. I hope you're right. Energy board update here. So we're talking about traversal mechanics. We had that glider, that jetpack, the sprinting, the bubbles, the geysers, you name it. Energy board as well, my friends.
Yep, here we go. The sliding.
What's that closest to? Snowboarding, skating, or surfing?
Use to go down the hill, or even on the flat surfaces.
Probably closest to snowboarding.
Like you can sprint and start
snowboarding
sliding.
in wet, sticky powder.
That's so cool.
Leaning
so
all the way
I know
back.
we were looking at options before, Dimitri, of the way the VFX might look trailing off of your energy board off the back. Are we kind of settling on this being the look, or are we still kind of experimenting?
I think we are. I think that would be the look.
Tony Hawk, who? Yeah, you're gonna get grinding. You're gonna get bonus points for grinding and everything. No, maybe not. No promises there. All right, Poodle Moth Stage 1 Omega. So I believe we shared some of this in a sound update recently, but I want to make sure we covered this here because we've got the Omega ability for Stage 1, 2, and 3. How far along are we with this? How much polish is left with these Omegas? Are you able to eyeball that, or do you have no idea?
Well, look, like this is, if it's already in the sound design team, then we are very close.
So sick, the carpet bomb.
Sound design gets to do their stuff last.
Gonna be so exciting if we get the new illuvitars for Arena. Gonna like mix up the whole meta game. Gonna be so nice. By the way, we haven't got a single holo yet. Oh, we got a nice fedora though. Shiny gold fedora, almost the highest tier. This is definitely worth more than the disc cost. So we're making net profit on this.
All these bits already gonna be implemented into the game. FX team gonna do their pass, and then sound design team jumps into that. So if it's already in their hand, it means we are very close with this.
Got it. So it's far down the road. Same thing with the video production side with me, right? Just as a behind the scenes thing, sound team usually gets last crack on something. You have to lock down the visuals 80-90% before you can give it to them, or they'll have to go back and redo their work and you'll waste their time.
That's correct, yeah.
And especially the timing. The timing can't change, basically, once you give it to SFX. All right. Here's a Lynx Air Empath. More NFT work for you to do.
Oh, yes. Another cat.
Another cat. Like, at a certain point, do you hate these NFTs at a certain point after you work on them so much? Like, is there like a fatigue aspect to this of just grinding these NFTs? I'm just curious. Like, I've worked.
Hate was a bit of a big word there. It's like, all right, I've made this beautiful animated thing, but I've spent so much time on it. Now I hate it. It's the worst thing that ever happened to me.
Worked on projects I love, but at a certain point, you're like, oh, getting so fatigued. You holding up okay?
He kind of saved it with pivoting into fatigued. Yeah, there we go. Hollow Earthlish. Hell yeah.
I was worried that I'll get, a bit bored, and this is like in my case, it's kind of the biggest issue I have. Like if I'll get bored of doing something, I'm not going to spend as much time and things like that. But because each of the Illuvial are so different, like you always kind of challenging yourself with the different issues, not issues, but like with the different stuff, right? So like, for example, with the Lynxes, we're gonna make a different pose for each of the class. So affinity, we kind of taking them with the colors, but like classes are different, and because the pattern are not readable that quick enough, so you cannot recognize the class by just looking at the pattern on the fur. So there's like, and this is an example just with the Lynxes, for example. Like other Illuvials do have their own challenges. So, and it keeps me motivated every day. And like, I'm not spending that much time on every single of them to get bored.
Right.
It's a perfect timing. So like I'm finishing one, in the next couple of days I'm starting another one as a whole new thing.
Okay, just curious, man.
Dude, I really want to see the stage 3
you're putting in there. We all appreciate it. It's all gonna pay off big time. As one of the main things that people are going to interact with at Illuvium is these NFTs and these Illuvials. Those are the showstopper NFTs. We've got Mammoth Stage 3 Resist animation. He's got like a sheet on or something here. I was like, is that different? What is this?
Like this is the cape. So like this is the animation without the fur. And because,
okay.
Yeah, like if you remember from the previous episode, this mammoth got like a very long hair. It almost feels like a cape. So in this case, we are kind of cheating it a little bit because simulating a super long hair is very tricky. So like we got this kind of cape geometry that we're populating with the fur, and because like it sticks to the body so close, you're kind of getting an idea that it's growing from the body. But like it's very long, and yeah, this is some of the tricks that we've got up in our sleeves.
So many tricks. Why is the polar bear's nether regions blacked out here? What's going on?
Genitals for them. What's going on?
What are we hiding? What are the tricks up the sleeve here?
that is getting to the next stage of adding extra details and fixing some of the small stuff with the NFT within the NFT. So this is after doing some of the blend shapes for the animators to be able to control different elements individually, right? So the biggest problem with us at the moment is the floor penetration, where the contact point. So, like where the footsteps on the floor, for example, like it's got to have some sort of compression in, and here's showing that. So like we're doing all those blend shapes, and then
that must be a nice job. It's kind of like creating a character in a roleplay game.
The slider can go up and be animated, and will look like it's reacting to the steps,
Got it. That makes sense. Yes, Glitch Yeti, you missed the glider wings. Luckily for you, there's replays available on Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter for this show. So you can go back to the beginning of the episode for those. All right, perfect. This one I was blown away by how just beautiful looking these these giant roses are. I don't think I've ever seen this plant before. What region is this plant going to be in? Is this Abyssal Basin?
No.
Bristol Shore.
It's in the Brightland Steppes.
Oh, it's in Brightland Steppes?
No way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've got the full dedicated part of the region in the Brightland Steppes that is full populated with these plants. And it's quite like the look of this sub-region in the Brightland Steppes is very different to what everyone saw in the regional reveal. So it's going to be a little bit more misty, a little bit more cloudy, a little bit more foggy, like a little bit more dark. But
I see.
Pretty cool.
Really cool. Yeah, it was more, twisted and brooding. and evil than I had anticipated for something like Brightland Steppes, but I'm glad that we have variety in that region, and it's not just all happy sunshine, pink colors and rainbows. We've got we've got danger lurking around every corner, even in the beautiful, quote unquote, pretty regions. Makes sense. Sea Scorpion Stage 1 signature and
Holo Virtuous Terralinx. My man! We got a Holo Terralinx. That is nice. I'm not sure if I like the background. Kind of nice though, because it's glowing in blue. The background kind of looks like part of it. Look at that lynx. He's a beauty. Wow.
Animation. So these signatures are what plays. Obviously, they're not going to drop in all janky like that, but these signature animations are what plays when you capture Illuvials, right?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, this is the first time we're gonna see the Illuvial when you capture.
Right. So they need to do an awesome animation when you catch them, guys. They're not just going to show up and be like, "You got an NFT. You want a minute?" They're going to show up. They're going to do some cool stuff. And you're going to feel a sense of accomplishment because it's not going to be easy to capture especially the rarer and more powerful Illuvials. And you will have worked very hard traversing over deadly acid pools and all kinds of nonsense to finally get to this moment, and there needs to be a payoff. This is stage 3 for Sea Scorpion. Now we have some more resist animations here. And the resists, just so you guys know, this is the Illuvials resisting you capturing them. But will you let them win, audience? I don't think so. That's the Shoebill stage 2.
He looks like he has some medical condition there.
Wow, the stage 3 is so sick looking, man.
I don't want to say Parkinson because I'm sure it's a sensitive topic, but
just looks on fire. It's like an evil crow, man. So cool.
But they're shaking a lot when they resist.
Yeah, with all the VFX, like VFX and sound will add so much into that. Like it's visually already looking amazing, but like, you know, like how sound just adds like another dimension to the whole thing. It's just crazy.
All of you guys get to see the behind the scenes, how all of this is made, and you'll actually know where all of these things came from and have a greater level of appreciation. Spiked pop lilies.
That is, yeah, that's all of the, not all of the plants, but like most of the plants from the Episode Basin region.
Man, they are not very supportive. Like we're trying to jump on them and they're just kicking us right off, man. What's up? Is this gonna dump us in the drink? In that bubbly swamp?
Yeah.
That's messed up. Everybody keep an eye out, man. The ones with the little weak vines underneath, they're not gonna hold you up too well. They're gonna dump you.
Once we'll get all these stuff into the into the game replaced, so we'll just do like those settings are not final, right? So we're doing that. We've got all the settings exposed, and then once they are in the game, we do a playtest. We see like what is working, what's not, and we can really fine tune it back.
Makes sense. This is our stage 3. Everybody loves Squiz. This is stage 3. Is this the Omega ability? Is it Ophisto?
I think it is Omega.
Omega?
The show, sorry.
I mean, it looks Omega to me. I don't want to misstate though. It is Omega. I'm sorry. The file name says that it is the Omega for stage 3. Yes, everybody loves everything squid related. Here's your stage 3 Omega, obviously in development. Very cool. Oh, just look at Brightland Steppes. Just look at it.
Incredible.
Are we showing off the new Waterfall rework here, perhaps? I see some bubbles popping.
See the waterfalls now reacting to the shadows. This is like Ignis. I still have zero idea like how he've done it. And this is what like I've been looking back in the day when we just started, because like some of the particles that you do in the game, they're not like fully supporting the lighting of the environment, even though they are meant to be in shadow, they still super illuminated. Like it almost feels like they self-illuminated.
I see.
Here he found a technique to kind of apply the lighting that we are baking from the region, apply it to the...
Yo! Where's Crunk? Crunk it up. Nice. I like the background. Makes him pop a lot. So far it's going really good.
To all the waterfalls, so they do look like they are in shadow and they sit in the region much better.
In the next video we're gonna just bond all those illuvitars with the accessories.
So much more realistic looking. Absolutely. This region's breathtaking. This is not financial advice, but after I've sort of seen the recent footage for Brightland Steps, I have bookmarked a few pieces of Brightland Steps land I've got my eye on. They have a perfect distribution of elements, sites, and fuel sites. Anyway, moving on. Water Buffalo Stage 2 taunt animation. Come at me, bro.
Sick. What can I say? It's amazing.
I see some of you commenting about the leaderboard in chat. I don't think Dimitri or I have any updates for you on that. So go ahead and bother our community manager, Dick King/Rich, and he might be able to give you an update on what's going on with leaderboards. But thank you for letting us know. And here's another leak related to that waterfall rework, but this is a waterfall in a whole nother region, Abyssal. This is Abyssal Basin, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that is Abyssal Basin.
So is this more of that kind of shadowing effect that you're talking about, or more realistic lighting, or no?
This would be amazing for an animated background on my desktop. I really would like to have this in HD.
I hope I'm not wrong, but I think this is Gizu working on an optimization part. He ran through the region and he said everything runs just fine on and up to our standards in terms of the FPS, and the waterfalls being the biggest impact.
I see.
He's reworking them, trying to keep the look how it's been originally done, but make it more performant.
Got it. And the color palette here is different than what I remember from our leaked Abyssal Basin footage too. It's orangier. I don't know.
Yeah,
are these colors? Is that just for this footage?
Yeah, I don't think it's final though.
Got it. Okay. It's all work in progress. Looking gorgeous, of course. And we've got Polar Bear number 6. I don't know. It's just an animation. Looks like he's like winding. Is this an idle animation, perhaps?
Number 3.
Yeah.
Stage 3 Polar Bear.
I was like, this is not quite aggressive enough for a taunt. Because he's putting his dukes up. I'm like, is that a taunt? Nah, it's idle. It's idle.
No, it is not.
Yeah.
This is the NFT. Like I've done a couple of streams where I've been working on polar bears. Oh yeah, so see look in to its tummy.
Yeah.
See how it's breathing, and this is one of the tech parts that Arthur did. So see how it jiggles, it kind of reacts, and you can feel like it's breathing.
That's crazy.
So this is the tech animation part that done by Arthur. So, and in this case, it also he worked on those collision that I spoke earlier.
Got it. That makes sense. Guys, that's all of the videos that we have for today. But guess what? Dimitri and I have infinity leaks on the image side, including emotes you've never seen before, skins you've never seen before, and all sorts of stuff. We've got more chameleon line stuff, Morphopods. I'm just going through looking at it. There's even a 3D printed surprise.
Yeah, I got Andrew's hat. It's the same baseball cap.
I'm going to show everyone. It's going to be nuts. We even have freaking eyeballs to show everybody. All sorts of environment stuff and a new, never before seen, well, I guess it was seen a little bit ago if you were following me on Twitter, skin for a battle board that is, need I say, breathtaking. In the meantime, let's take a quick break, watch this advertisement by our sponsor Illuvium. We'll be right back with all of those image leaks.
Illuvium Beyond is a collectible card game that combines stunning visuals and competitive fun. Illuvitars are creative, hand-drawn versions of our Illuvials that exist beyond the Illuvium universe. Illuvitars have distinct expressions, backgrounds, accessories, and finishes that differ in rarity and determine their power rating. Illuvitars and accessories are sold in 2 types of discs, Standard and Mega, with the latter containing a guaranteed rare Illuvitar. You can load your disc immediately, save it, trade it, or sell it. Illuvitars are sold in waves, with ultra-rare, highly sought-after alphas kicking off each wave in a time-limited sale. Permanently bond accessories to your Illuvitar to boost its power rating with 5 slots: skin, body, eyes, head, and props. There are billions of potential combinations, so you can make your Illuvitar one of a kind. The hub is a central location to manage your asset.
Yo, what a great presentation. Andrew is really the GOAT. He does such good product videos. Meanwhile, I pulled another Terra Lynx, and I really like this background. Just making the purple splash, it's amazing. I might have to bond one of those guys, but I like them natural the best, I think, so I'm not sure about it. I gotta give him some glasses. Gonna look sick. Nice. Obelisk butterfly tie, we didn't have that one.
Browse the marketplace and track your progress. Here, you will find the Illuvitars album, where you can gain points by placing your Illuvitars inside sleeves to complete collections and achieve milestones. Climb the leaderboard by stacking album points and rank up from bronze to diamond to earn exclusive borders for your Illuvitars. Unleash your competitive nature and don't miss out on the most eye-popping and addictive collection game of all time. Go to illuvium.io/illuvitars to learn more.
Look at that animation. That looked so cool with the lighting.
/illuvitars to learn more.
There's some editing, animation magic going
Fantastic.
on for sure.
Thank you to our sponsor.
What a trailer.
Yeah, what a trailer.
Tell you what, whoever produced that, give that man a raise. So
Exactly.
Illuvium Beyond is still happening. This is the first wave, first set ever. And so we've almost sold 100,000 discs. We're very close. And as soon as we hit 100,000, we're going to release the Illuvium Zero full original soundtrack. I've got it locked and loaded to share with everyone. I think we're only like 8,000 discs away. Really excited about that unlock for the community. That music by Benjamin Ford is insane. So I'm really looking forward to that one.
Nice.
Let's get into these character leaks.
Get some new music.
This first one is really silly. I think you're gonna. I don't know if you know which one I'm talking about. This first one is ridiculous. Have you ever heard of an Illuvial? Well, how about an Illuvial with a gun? Dun dun dun. So obviously these are meant to be silly, showing it from like sketch phase to more final, right?
Yeah, amazing.
This. Look at how serious he is. Look at that face, man.
That looks
like
good.
it's weird to
Good.
see an Illuvial with a gun, but hey, it happened. And there it is. There's the emote for all of you guys to check out. Anyway, I want that one. That one's ridiculous. Talk about intimidating.
Let's see.
But you can counterbalance it with this lovable, squeezy heart one, so it doesn't have to be all gun violence. Spitting the water out, that's some comical fun right there. I like it. That one's really nice. Man, just the personality with these emotes, with this art is just through the roof. Come on. That one's so good.
Yo, all of these emotes are crazy, man. It's so cool to see the artists because they always do a very serious job of doing like grooming or whatever. And then they can go like wild and go free and just have fun with it. I wonder who did all of this. If it's like one person or a team of them.
Give me your energy. Rainbows. So nice.
Ah, so many done.
It's like proper
it's
anime.
So new. I haven't seen those.
Yeah,
Modern
they look
anime
so good,
quality.
don't they? These are just,
Amazing.
oh, look at the personality.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Wacky
that's
face holding a bomb. Like,
Looks like
come
Junkrat
on,
in
man.
Overwatch.
David says, I do not like guns on the Illuvials. I agree. I think that they're weird. Caught me off guard. But hey, I'm not the artist. Let the artist do what the artist does. They're just emotes, right? They're silly, right? So they're just gonna pop up and go like whoop, pop up, do like a little emote and whoop, go away. So these are not like skin designs or something, fundamental to the lore or something, just for interactions. Here's some concept art of emotes. Lynxes, stage 1. Keeping it 100 over here. Nice. Grumpy and weird cross-eye.
That's so good.
It is so good. It's weird and I like it. Ooh. Tempting. Ooh la la.
Tempting? Why?
This one's good. I think I'm going to pick that one up. That one's really nice. This art is through the roof. You guys like these? Yeah, I think you kind of nailed it with this comment, Kaylin. It just shows how amazingly versatile the Illuvium IP is. Exactly. We could take ourselves very, very, very seriously, which we do with a lot of the work we do. Like the NFT work Dimitri's doing is very serious and is very good. But also the intellectual property, we can have some fun with it. Ramfire Stage 1. These are fantastic. Look at that Zen-like state. Ooh, he's like a superhero, Daredevil type in this one. Amazing. Getting all grumpy and pissed. This one's just weird and disturbing. I love it. This one, like the wacky ones are maybe the most fun with all of these.
Yeah,
I think those are going to be the coolest ones to have because your Illuvial's so serious in combat and is such a dead serious, strange looking sci-fi creature. It's fun to see them in their like silliest state. Oh man, here we go. Now the last episode we had about, I'd say roughly infinity of these skins to look at. We just have a few today. And I want to know, Dimitri, of the ones we're showing today, which is your favorite? Chat, I want to know which is your favorite as well. So be taking note. This is Buffalo. So it's basically these are inspired by stage 1, 2, and 3. And then we've got the skins here on Mozart. Stage 1, look at that antenna. Look at the top view. Everything from the top, man. To the body, the legs, even up to the antenna, man. The whole thing is designed. Dimitri, how have you ever been disappointed when you received just a crappy half-ass skin in a video game? They're like, congratulations, you got a skin, and it pops up and it's like blue.
This guy looks so freaking cool. What's he called? Bulldozer or something? Looks like straight out of Elden Ring.
Yeah. Yeah, they've been multiple of times. And I like my son, he plays.
There we go, not a holo.
So like I'm buying some of the skins for him, like there, and sometimes like they do amazing job, like with the skins, but like sometimes it just doesn't make sense.
Agreed. This is Fennec. So the first one was Buffalo. Take note if you like that one, everyone. This one is Fennec. I'm going to pull up chat on the screen later, and I need every single one of you degenerates to vote on which one you like the best. This is Fennec Stage 2. Look at the armor detail, man. I feel like the work we do on the underlegs and legs on these skins is some of my favorite. It's so cool. Oh my gosh, look at the armor underneath on this one. All the extra little eyeballs in there. Wow. And look at the just swirling VFX toward the top of the antenna. Fennec, everybody. You're not allowed to vote on ones that you haven't seen today. Stop cheating. Okay, this is Red Panda.
I think we showed that, did we?
Did we already show Red Panda? I think we did.
So did last time, but hey, I can see.
Unfortunately, we're showing Red Panda again because this stage 3 on Red Panda
it's worth it.
Is ridiculous. Just take a look at it one more time.
So sick.
Good God, that skin is effing insane. God, but that one doesn't count for today. Okay, Tree Kangaroo. I don't know if we showed this one. I don't think we did.
Nope.
I don't think we did. No. So there's stage 1, and then here's the stage 1 skin. Oopsie, come on, zoom tool. Here's the stage 1 right here. Here's the top view. And then there's that little fiery antenna. Here's the stage 2. Oh, he's a fighter. Look at the smoky legs with the fire tips, man. The energy lightning bolty eyes. And that top view.
Yeah, they somehow capturing the kind of the feel of the Illuvial. Like just using the skins into the mosaic. It's pretty amazing.
Not fair we showed it last time. I know, guys. I'm sorry. Grant he just like sees files on his computer and he's like, here. And he just dumps like every file on his computer. His taxes, his everything. All right, this is the stage 3. Just look at the personality with those eyebrows and the electric feeling. Look at the electricity just bursting. You guys can see, like just in the still image, you can see the VFX already, right? With this fabulous art. And look at the top with that wonderful sun array at the top. It just looks great. Okay, so everybody has to vote in chat. We're going to pull up your chat right now. Dimitri, you're going to have to vote as well. Here are your options. You need to type in which one you like the best. All right, this is Buffalo. Type in Buffalo if you thought Buffalo was best. This is Fennec, Fennec. Type in Fennec if you thought Fennec was best. This is Red Panda. Fine, we'll put Red Panda as an option. That might blow the competition, but put in Red Panda if you think Red Panda was best. It is a fan favorite returning to this battle. And then here's Tree Kangaroo. Put Tree Kangaroo in chat if you think Tree Kangaroo is best. Let's see what you think. All right, we're seeing some love for Buffalo.
Yeah,
we need land plots. What do you think about that, Dimitri? Land plots to have alluvial skins on the entire plot. Are you ready to do all that work?
Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, but like, nah. How's it gonna look?
Nah.
I can't see it working. I can't see it working properly.
Yeah. Look, we can't put alluvial skins on everything. I don't know. I guess if you guys demand it and you guys buy it, I don't know. If the market demands, I guess. But all right, looks like man, it's a lot of mixed votes here, but I'd say overall, the Buffalo, I think, is going to take it. I think the Buffalo is going to take it here. People are really shocking me with the number. Hold on, Fennec is up. Yeah, it's Buffalo. Final answer, Buffalo wins. Congratulations, Buffalo. All right, thank you for your votes, everybody. You have decided just so many important decisions today by voting. Okay, so we've got some printed versions of illuvitars. This looks like a leak from our friend Roger.
The angle confuses me.
Insane looking squiz, as well as this sort of variety grid one. I don't know if anybody will be able to purchase. Oh no, that's in the box. I'm sorry.
That's in the box.
I see. That's the details in the bottom of the box. Man, this is so premium. When people are able to buy these prints, it's so premium. I'm not throwing it in all of your faces. I'm just saying this informatively. Roger did print my Illuvitar, as well as Seaton's. And he's shipping them both to my house. So I'm going to be able to show them to you on camera so you guys can check them out. And we're going to make them, I'm going to put one on my back wall here, my actual Illuvitar of the one that I have as my profile picture. And then I'll be able to show them more up close. Just the moment we can roll this out, we will to all of you. So thank you for being patient. We're trying to make sure that the quality's there, that we can scale this, and then it's the right time to roll out to all of you to be able to print your Illuvitars and physically have them in your space. As you can see, they are shiny and they are amazing. So I'm really excited to get these in my hands and see the quality for myself. Picture does one thing, but having it in your hands is another. All right, here's Chameleon. This was, I believe, a community goal unlock.
What's
so thank you, community, for buying discs.
Looks like a stage 0. But I guess it's like the links with all the different affinities.
This is stage 1. And
Nice.
The Chameleon can mimic the class and affinity of the character closest to it at the start of combat, which basically unlocks...
Hell yeah, that's like in TFT, the SAC at the moment. You get the affinity of the unit next to you. That's so cool.
You know, fire,
Makes so much
air,
sense.
earth, water, nature, possibilities. What are your thoughts on developing this Illuvial, Dimitri?
Well, this is a set 2, right? So let us just finish with the set 1.
No, we need to work on set 3.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. No, it's amazing. Like, look, we're gonna start. I'm pretty sure soon we're gonna start designing the set 2 of Illuvials, and this was one of them. So yeah, very exciting. Very exciting.
Look at all these possibilities, guys. I think it's great. Just the strategic possibilities. Just think about it, everybody. The strategic possibilities with set 2, just with this one Illuvial, will just mix up the entire meta. I'm excited about that. Everything becomes fresh all over again when you have brand new gameplay mechanics like that. Looks like we've got some Morphopods here.
Yes, some of those that coming into the game as well. We've got. I'm not sure. Like, if did we share that this time? No, I don't.
We've got. I mean, we've got some. I've got a bunch of Morphopod related leaks I'm going to show today, but.
No, there've been some animated versions already that.
Oh wow! Really?
Been working on. So yeah, because this is meant to be like a very quick and like fast option to add into the Overworld, and we've got all the underlying system there. We're just waiting for the models to be ready and textured, and as soon as they are ready, we can populate the world with them. And I believe two of them already been imported, and like you can see them in engine, like playing the game. So yeah, this cool. One of those. So just a flying Morphopod.
Now, help everybody understand. I know we haven't revealed all of the details about precisely what Morphopods will do, but basically this creates interoperability where you collect these Morphopods in our Overworld, and then they have utility back in Illuvium 0, right?
Yes, that's correct. You capture them in the Overworld, you transfer them to your land lord, and by using them as a kind of I'm not sure if I know the word in English, but like you use them to grow the plants quicker.
Got it. Okay.
And by by growing the plants in the IZ, you can then collect those plants and get some rewards out of it as well.
Got it. So the plants that are on your land plot that you normally chop down.
Can we skip this image? Tick.
You put the Morphopods on there, sort of as fertilizer.
It's full of blood
and
as well.
And then it grows more of those plants, so you can harvest more of those resources, getting even more yield out of your land. So basically, you're getting fuel on your land to go in the Overworld, where you get Morphopods to bring back to your land, and it's this sort of cyclical process where the more you're playing Illuvium 0, the more you can play Illuvium Overworld, and the more you play Illuvium Overworld, the more you can play Illuvium 0. That's interoperability there, man. That's not some BS of like, imagine, your John Wick Fortnite skin in like World of Warcraft, bro. Like that's actual interoperability on the game design level. That's what we're talking about.
This will become more and more complex as we go. So like right now, it's very simple things. In the future, we're also gonna get an option to transfer some of the plants. Some of the harvestable plants. So this was already being planned and kind of working towards that goal as well. And yeah, like in the future, there will be more and more points of interactions.
Morphopod 3D printed statues, anyone? Look at it for scale, though, on top of the coffee cup and phone, everybody. Why don't you buy a Morphopod and put it in your garden as compost?
Easy to do, right?
This is already looking really cool. The whole Morphopod concept is great. The more utility we can have, the more interoperability we can have between our games, the more it doubles down on what makes Illuvium games unique. So I'm loving it. These are just looking fascinating. Fire, water, air, nature. Look at the varieties.
Yeah, very cool.
They have like freaky looking like crab legs, but they're also cute at the same time. I guess that's typical Illuvium of like it's appealing on one level, but then freaky on another. Definitely seeing some plushy potential here. Just saying.
Okay.
Yeah, chat is saying they can't wait for statue collectibles. We know. It's Dimitri's fault they're not available right now.
Oh, stage 3.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
Look at this. Is this Beefy Panda here?
That's the stage 3.
Stage 3. Dude, definitely didn't skip leg day, abs day, any day.
Absolutely not.
Just ripped to the effing nines here. God.
Man, I wish I was in such a good shape.
Yeah, but I don't know. Do you want to be ankleless? Do you want to be wristless? Like, do you want your wrist muscles to be so prominent you have no wrist?
Not to that degree, but yeah.
He definitely lifts. Lifting
like
here as well.
Bonko.
No ankle. Gosh, sad. It's just a sad ankleless person. That's okay. Really cool looking models. The reason why they're T-posing, so nice. It's just to show the proportions and everything, right, Dimitri?
No, this is ready for the rigging. I mean, like while we're transferring this model to the rig guys to do all the animations and stuff like that, we at the same time can work on the texture. So, and this is Yako doing the texturing work on these guys.
Very cool.
We got some of the updates on the emissive. Like some of the community members, they saw me streaming a couple of times. That I've been doing some of the final checks on next set of the Illuvials, and usually like I go through the whole list of potential candidates. I do like all the not all the like quality checks. And if there is something wrong, like I'll just send it back to the team and ask them to fix a couple of issues. So in this case, the emissive material on this monkey fighter been like a little bit too bright.
He looks straight out of hell. Look at that face.
To clean it up a little bit, and now it looks much better.
Looks beautiful.
Nice background.
Well
on the
done,
Archie.
everybody. We got eyeballs, everyone. Who's ready for eye freaking balls?
Oh man.
Everybody loves eyeballs. I want to see some love for eyeballs in chat.
Does everybody love eyeballs?
Grant has been passionately preaching the gospel about eyeballs. Dimitri, as I go through these eyeball images, tell everyone why eyeballs matter and why you guys are freaks about them.
They do matter a lot. They like literally not. Well, like people do say, right? Like the eyes are kind of a window to the soul.
Mm-hmm.
So like and this is your main point of contact when you see any creature. Like if it has eyes, first thing what you look into is the eyes. Even though you're maybe not thinking about it, but like first thing what you do, kind of looking into the eyes and then kind of checking everything else.
Right. So if their eyes are overly simplistic and kind of lifeless, all of the work that went into the rest of the Illuvial design is kind of cheapened if the eyes aren't delivering.
Yeah, Yep, exactly. It's very, very subtle detail, but it means a lot. And just by having a more complex shape of the eye, a more complex structure, it just makes it so much difference.
Yo!
You're
not
right,
a holo.
Big
I think I have the
Big
exact same one already.
Big Nate's been following my live streams for 15 years. He's my first fan when I got started in the aughts. Thanks for showing up, Big Nate. Even more eyeball work here for you guys. I know eyeballs might not be exciting to some of you, but these details are, and a lot of the Illuvials have very large eyes. And so the eyeball is very prominent. Yeah, because they're cuties, right? The cuties always have bigger eyes. Yeah.
That's correct.
All right, we've got environments here, everybody. This is my favorite leak of the episode. Just look at this thing. I'm going to zoom in. This is a first wave battleboard skin concept. Dimitri, tell me everything. And also, can I live in this battleboard, please? This is like the best aesthetic ever.
That's amazing.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Yeah, so like just kind of to get a little bit
Sometimes I feel like zooming in on the low-res screenshots, which is supposed to are, kind of kills the magic. Then I see like pixelated
to the point, and we
close-up.
had a big discussion yesterday of like our priorities in terms of the
Like this.
what
This is...
goes first and what goes
Don't do that.
like second, you would say. So like in this case, we've got the survival mode, right? Like, and the whole idea of the skinnable battle boards always been within the survival mode. So like if you remember, like it kind of has this spherical, not spherical, it has this cylindrical shape around the battle board. And like from the original, like from the beginning, we were thinking we're just gonna do like a 2D projection onto those cylinders around the battle boards, so you can just get different simple kind of schemes and that way you can vary the look of your, the look and feel of the battle board. And this would be the goal for us in the beginning. We're gonna maybe do a couple of those at the beginning at the open beta, just something very simple. Let's say like, you're gonna have some star field, like you're gonna have something, like very abstract, but at the same time it would give you like kind of an option to change the field. So where this skin is a little bit more complex than just a 2D projection. So like if you see it, like it got a different structure around the battle board, which is a complete new hard surface task. It got like different elements that we have to design and model and do like a whole bunch of things. Nothing really stops us from doing that, but this is, like it's not our main goal at the moment. So we're gonna do a bunch of those concepts, and we may just leak them as we go. But like this is our stretch goal. This is gonna happen only after the public beta is out.
That's awesome. So, folks are making reference to Tron, to Cerebro from X-Men. I am getting some Cerebro vibes here with, the wheelchair going down the ramp, jacking in. But it is obviously quintessentially Illuvium. It's got a little cyberpunk vibe too there with the neons. It just kind of floating in space and being so prominent. Just absolutely gorgeous. This is my favorite leak of the episode. Audience, let us know what you think. People think you leaked something about Starfield. Shut up. Okay, cool. So here's some before and afters is this Crimson Waste?
Crazy.
It is Crimson Waste.
Floor looks
Why are we
insane.
still working on Crimson Waste? I thought it was done.
It is done for now, but we're gonna come back to that region at some point, and this is the concept art from our team. That getting like they're doing literally just more overpaints. They're trying to get like the whole region a little bit more involved, a little bit more how do you say it, like a little bit more detailed. And these sort of paint overs will help us to come back and just start adding the details. The base not gonna change. The base will be there, but like just adding more things into that as we gonna have more resources to do so.
Yo, another holo. We're popping off. Sheesh.
Have to be done.
Okay, I mean, image number 2 look better. I get it. Sounds good to me. All right.
Yeah,
so
here you go. Another examples, and there will be like, I guess, bunch of those. Yeah.
I see. So this is going to be like a wave, a development wave in the future to improve Abyssal Basin. Got it. So the wind starts to pick up and wind noise intensifies in Abyssal Basin. Scene 1. Then we see the direction of the Everstorm outside Cinder, and it makes its way. So the storm starts pouring into the cave here.
Well, through the opening, yes.
Through the opening. Okay. Yeah. That's cool. That makes you feel not as safe when you're inside. The Death Storm temporarily gushes through the narrow cave. That's freaking cool. So it's not just Dust Storm outside. And then at its most intense moment, the storm is so thick you can't really see anymore except for sand. So we have a sand simulator.
Yo, another Terra Lynx with a sick background. Loving the red. Nice Band-Aid. Didn't have that one yet. What a good disc. So many Terralinxes. Really happy about that.
Sandstorm Simulator, yeah.
Who likes... awesome. I was going to make a Sandstorm reference, but it's so dated at this point. Okay. And then I guess this is further examples of here's what it is now, and then here's what it will become in the future. Here's what we want to do in the future. And these are these paint overs?
Yeah.
Is that what that
like
is?
the top is the screenshot, and then the bottom is whatever.
The bottom is a paint over.
Yep.
Got it, to show what it could become. Audience, are you liking the potential enhancements and further detail
Yes, sir.
that we can potentially add to Crimson Waste? Let us know in chat. Sand is just a lot of tiny rocks. You're absolutely...
This looks like lowest graphic settings, and this looks like highest graphic settings, where suddenly you have so much more around you. I like lowest too, when everything is kind of empty. Everything is running smooth.
We have a few rocks to show in this episode.
But before the game comes out, I'm gonna upgrade my computer to a proper station again, like I used to have. Get rid of my laptop because of the heat issues that laptops just have.
It will be a disappointing
and we're gonna play it on
rocks,
highest quality.
I'll be honest. Ooh, yes. Okay. This or this. Yes.
Yeah,
Let's go. Yes. Oh my gosh, the difference? Total transformation. Wow, that's an insane improvement. This or more bones everywhere. This looks way better. Interesting.
That's great. Yeah.
Feels like more like a it feels like more like a graveyard. Obviously, it's really interesting. Very cool. Oh my gosh, like this improvement right here is stupid. This is, I feel like we're on HGTV. Like, here's your house today, and then we have to wait until the end of the episode to see the improved house. Look at this thing, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Damn, that's almost too much.
Drastic improvements. I mean, geez, the amount of work required to take this into this.
It's not going to be exactly like this. This is just the idea how it could like if you improve it. I think there's a bit too much cacti.
Obviously.
Like up there.
It's going to be a lot. But wow, is that so just to the next level wild and fantastical, Dimitri? You're going to do all of that by yourself, right?
I hope not. I hope not. Well, like, no, we've got an amazing environment team at the moment. I barely do touch the environments at this point. It's all kudos to our environment team and Mark, who's running the environment team at the moment.
Very cool. I love seeing the before and then here's what it'll become. Everybody can imagine a world where it improves this much. So you guys think the AAA that we're bringing to the table in the Illuvium Overworld beta is good now? It's never good enough for these guys. It's never good enough.
And like, look, even the bottom images is not gonna be like as final. You know, like on top of that, I'm pretty sure like once we'll reach this level of details, we're gonna come back and do another paint over and add like an extra level. You know, like another thing. So
you guys are freaks, man. Illuvium will never stop improving. Like we just have to keep going further and further and further.
Just gotta give some base, like, and this is the beauty, you know, like running and just releasing is a kind of beta, and not calling the game final, because the progression will be adding again and again. So yeah, I can't see we stopping on any of those.
I love it. Never-ending improvement, non-stop upgrades, always something fresh at Illuvium. I love it. I feel like I could stick around. I could work here for a bit. Okay, the moment you've all been waiting for. It is time for rocks. Are you guys ready? I'm sorry, I only have a couple rocks for this episode. Dimitri, I know you...
I wonder which one.
It's, I don't even know if they're technically rocks.
Okay.
I don't know if they're technically rocks, but they looked rock-like. And I've got, like, these people in chat. They will kill me, Dimitri, if I don't bring anything to the table rock-related. So Here we go. This is our first rock. Let's go. That's a big
like
rock right there.
Pile of
friends.
shit.
Take a look. Ooh, look at the geometry on that. Look at the curves. Look at the curves, baby girls.
Nah,
bringing to the
dude.
table here. That's a rock.
I'm
rock, my friends.
I'm not convinced.
Yeah, you can call it a rock, yes.
Come on, go with it. Yes. Look at this rock. Everyone, behold its beauty. Everybody waits to the end of the episode for the most exciting part.
You're killing the retention,
Non-textured
Andrew.
rock-like leaks.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's it, guys. That's all the leaks we have for this episode. Dimitri,
Wow.
I really appreciate you going through the near 100 leaks that we had today to share with everyone and providing us context. And thank you for jumping in on Grant's behalf on today's episode.
Yeah, anytime, man. Pleasure.
Everybody give it up for Dimitri today. Senior art director, grinding those NFTs, all those freaking Illuvial NFTs in your wallet. This man crafted with his bare hands